Yeah, keep the headphones off so we can talk over each other without hearing each other the whole time.
I don't think that's a problem with two people, is it?
No, not usually.
I mean, yeah. Just kind of be two crazy people just talking at each other.
Yeah. That's all podcasts, I think. It's just trading monologues, you know?
I think I do like that we're less than 30 seconds in and we've gone meta.
Is there a way to not go meta these days with how many podcasts?
I don't know, dude.
You either do meta or you do full sincerity.
Well,
which you keep teasing. You always mention sincerity.
About being fully sincere?
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah?
I don't know. I think I've Serpicoed myself.
Sure, yeah.
I don't even know.
It's you Donnie Brasco'd yourself a bit.
I guess.
I am them.
Yeah. Well, it's just like, I don't know, man. The world's so like absurd now where I'm like, I can't beat it. Like in a humorous light. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's just like people actively shitting in streets.
Yeah.
And
I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and then I've done it.
Yeah. We're on the front lines.
Dude, I'm
shitting on the street.
When people go, there's a problem in this country, I go, you're goddamn right there is. I'm part of it.
Yeah. Do your part by stopping shitting in the streets.
No, you got to go full circle.
Oh, okay.
We got to keep it going until we're done with cars. We're just fucking shitting in the streets all again. But it's like, no, man, here's the full sincerity.
Yeah.
Like, people will actively defend people's rights to shit on the bumper of a Camry in San Francisco. They're like, hey, where's he supposed to go?
Are they doing that now?
I've definitely seen.
Is that a left wing or a right wing?
I don't even know anymore. Like, it's just like ebbing and flowing.
Yeah.
Like,
I like the idea of like a new thing comes out, like a new issue of like shitting on Camrys, and then it becomes like a drafting thing for the left and the right of who's going to take that one.
We would like that one.
Yeah.
Hang on, but the thing is, like, all right, if I can defend Toyota for a second, kind of a dope war car. Like, I don't understand why it's not more embraced by the right. I think it is.
Toyota's a war car?
Yeah, for sure.
Why?
Because everybody in the Middle East taking on America is in like Toyota trucks, dude. I mean, maybe not.
The Japs are playing the long con.
All right. I'll backpedal. Maybe not the Camry, but I mean, like, you know, we could turn that into a war car.
Yeah.
But man, I fucking lost it already. We get going on Toyota. I'm out.
We're changing the name of the podcast to Buy American.
I'm here for it.
What are you giving up for Lent?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Little get on base.
I just thought I'd throw it out there.
I don't know.
Did you ever? Were you Catholic?
Yeah. I still am. I just kind of bad. Well, I'm arguably a good Catholic.
How are you still Catholic?
'Cause you know, I'm like. I went all the way. I'm confirmed.
You feel bad?
No,
all the time?
It's just like I did it all, and now I
yeah.
just believe in Pascal's wager. So, you know it?
Yeah.
It's like I would be fucking stupid to not at this point.
You saw because it was similar for me. Where like you saw the confirmation as like now I'm free.
Maybe I don't know. That was I don't know. So you're Catholic as well?
Yeah.
Fucking wild.
Well,
dude.
as much as you are, I think.
Yeah, mom or dad though.
Dad, my Asian mom, my Thai mom.
I don't know, man. They get out there.
Yeah, no, it was my dad. My dad's like Polish, Michigan,
Catholic
side.
Yeah, that's Catholic as fuck.
Yeah, my mom never got baptized. I remember she would sit down whenever we went to get our communion. I never understood it.
Man, what a champ! So she just sat through church, going like, "Nah, none of this."
Church was a sit-in for her. It was like protest. She'd go with all four of us.
So here's Here's how I think I'm a good Catholic. I got something for you. In college, hammered drunk. One of my buddies.
That's very Catholic.
Yeah, hammered. Well, at Aquinas College in Grand Rapids, just fucking. And I did not go there, but yeah, dude. Like, I was just like, I got fucking drink with these Catholics, dude.
Yeah.
It's like a beacon. You gotta go home to get drunk. With
How do they party pretty well at Aquinas College?
Yeah, because it's like it's 2,000 kids, I think.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like super high school.
Is there a bad boy to girl ratio there?
Nah, because it's still like downtown Grand Rapids.
Okay.
So it's like, I don't know if you stayed on campus, I'm
Yeah,
sure, but it's like, I don't know. You go over to Easttown, and I guess it's. I'll tell you what, as bad as there is for the entirety of Grand Rapids, which is a fucking sausage fest of a city.
Sure.
Tons of dudes.
Too many.
Too many guys.
Yeah.
But okay, so my buddy, I think, was like his dad was like born again or something.
Oh.
And so he went to Aquinas, wasn't Catholic. And I just remember being hammered drunk, and we were, the theology kids would be like, oh, baptism, and you're going to hell and shit like this. So my buddy is fucking blacked out drunk on his mattress.
Yeah.
And I drunkenly blessed like a bottle of like maybe piss water, just a crunched up like ice mountain.
Yeah.
And then I went over to his head as he was sleeping, and I just poured it on his head to baptize him. And I don't know what to say, so I just started going baptize, and
What a waste.
well, no, I think I saved
Could have
him.
killed vampires with that.
Well, no, but I think I saved him.
Oh yeah.
'Cause,
Okay.
Have you ever baptized anybody?
No, never. It's on the list.
You haven't lived until you got drunk and baptized somebody. But what's funny is I think. Like, he could have been, like, choking on his own vomit. I was just like, I got you, pal.
Did you see Mark Wahlberg, like, going on TV shows to advertise Lent?
I saw memes.
Oh, okay.
Here's what I'm talking about. Comment sections now. I used to, like, never read a comment section.
Yeah.
But the internet's not letting anything slide anymore. Like, top comment on any Mark Wahlberg with the cross post, like 48 challenge, is like, I wonder if his challenge is to not beat up any Asian guys.
Yeah.
Like, all right, good job, internet. Like, not often.
Just holding him accountable.
I mean, well, that was like, when I first found out about that, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And now I think all that stuff is just kind of,
Yeah.
it's just fucking rising to the top.
That it's an opposite thing where he didn't get in trouble for it initially, in the public eye.
No,
It's just a thing that came up
what,
later.
He do it in like the 80s?
Yeah, he wasn't famous yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he wasn't doing good vibrations, and then he just saw an old Asian guy and was like, "Hey, get over here."
That is the story, though, right? It was just
He blinded him or partially blinded him. I was watching a Mark Wahlberg interview today. I do it every day.
Are you
just
plotting?
Just to get angry.
I'm just gonna get fucking.
I just Clockwork Orange my eyes open and watch it. He was talking about
he's a fucking dumbass.
Yeah, he's so dumb, and I think I kind of like him. But he,
oh, yeah, for sure. I didn't say I didn't like him. All right, just
I like Four Brothers.
He's a champion for fucking idiots.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I love it, dude.
Yeah, that specific Boston idiot who was a teen heartthrob and a movie star, and now he goes around with ashes on his forehead, like, let's get prayed up, everybody. Stay prayed up together. But I want to say in the interview, he was telling a story about when he was filming The Perfect Storm.
Okay.
And in the story he was telling, he was like, it was the first time I ever had sushi. He was like, we're at the sushi restaurant, and I was like, you gotta try the sushi. I was like, I'm not eating that shit. And then I started eating, and I was like, I can't have enough. And then he like talked about how he got addicted to sushi, and I was like, that's the moment that he stopped hating Asians. Like, it clicked for me. I was like, that. I think he's cool now because he had a ton of sushi.
Sushi will do
on
that.
The Perfect Storm.
I mean, like,
yeah.
Speaking for whites, yeah.
Yeah.
I had sushi. I was like, no, I get it.
But the best part is him telling the story when he said his initial reaction was like, I'm not eating that shit. I was like, oh, there it is.
Yeah,
It's in there.
Right there,
You can see that
well,
Boston.
I don't think he ever apologized.
No, I think he apologized to the guy.
Like, kinda.
Well, yeah, he was like arraigned. He had like he had like legal repercussions for the guy. Likes him now.
Oh, I mean, how can you not? I mean, like, if Mark
was like, oh, Ted was too funny.
You want to do this episode 1? I don't think I'm ever gonna get SNL, so I'll go for it.
No. I can do it. You can.
I'm pretty good at it too.
You are pretty good. You're arguably better at it.
I practice a lot. I do it all the time.
Episode 1.
Well,
Yeah.
What are they gonna do?
What were you gonna say before you got derailed before I tempted you with the Asian voice?
Well, I know. I'm in. He wiped my hard drive. I'm like, come on, let me do it. At this point, I'm like, Coach, put me in. I can do it.
Here's my problem. I brought up Mark Wahlberg, and then immediately I saw the gears turning. In your head.
I was like,
oh, we're gonna do an Asian thing.
Okay. Here's something. I feel like my whole vibe, and I don't know what I'm putting out there because the people that smile at me I'm like, oh, why are they smiling at me? I'm like, oh no, they think I'm cool.
So wait, you think you're putting out who's smiling at you?
No, the guys that are like, well, what did the Asian guy do to Mark?
Right. Yeah. You think racists like you too much because they think you're one of them?
Maybe until I start talking.
Oh, okay.
I've had this Brad Wenzel name drop. Fallon Zone. Got him.
Nice. Take that, Brad.
Yeah, fucking sucker. Hey, God, I do want to wheel back to Mark Wahlberg here in a second.
Okay.
But no,
Brad said you look like a racist.
No, yeah, Brad just tells me I am.
Yeah.
No, it's the same thing. So Brad's like friends with a lot of handsome, successful comics.
Yeah.
And we were up north at a diner, and I had gone to the same diner like 3 days in a row.
Was this an omelet
shop?
shop?
Omelet
shop,
yeah,
Traverse City.
Shop.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
We're just dropping all these names.
Our first ad read.
Yeah. Do you like eggs when they're around other things? You're gonna go fucking nuts for an omelet. No, so we get in the diner, and there's like a cute waitress working there. Yeah. And he doesn't know that I've been there like 3-4 days in a row. So we just walk in, and she goes, hey, how you doing today? Can I help you? And like he noticeably was pissed for a second because she looked at him and then looked at me and then lit up. And for a second, he was like, is this just how fucking people greet you, dude? I'm like, no, man. But
so you didn't play with him?
No, I like a little bit, but I was hungover as shit. No. So, but no.
He's Fallon Zone. You got
Yeah, he's Fallon Zone.
Yeah.
But no, I think it was a good backhanded compliment.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, dude, he's friends with all those handsome headliners. He's like, you're kind of in that category, but then you start talking, and every woman in the crowd is like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
and I'm like, all right.
I have that on good authority. I know a cousin of mine had that reaction to you.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Do we talk about that?
No.
Oh, no. Okay, well, I don't want to tell it. I don't want to hurt your feelings on camera. All right.
What? Oh, a girl then was turned all the way off by my comedy?
One of my cousins came with my mom to the Salsa Parlor open mic back in the day, the one in the garage that would go like 3 hours sometimes. And she saw you, like didn't see you talk, and she was like, oh, he's really handsome. And then my mom sent her a link to your YouTube. It was like the Loaded for Bear stuff too, where you're in character, you know. Yeah. And then immediately she was like, never mind.
Yeah, no, I get it. And you know what, better for it.
Yeah,
I'm here for the weird dudes. I was like, what? I was like, yo, wow. Dude, if I've learned
to
anything,
valiantly give up pussy for the dudes.
I don't think I'm giving it up. You know, like I just
for Lent.
Yeah, I'm giving it up.
Ooh, brought it back. Yeah.
Ooh, there it is. Ooh. No, dude, it's just like I'm starting to learn who my crowd is. I'm like, oh yeah, it's the same guys I was friends with in high school.
Sure, yeah.
At this point, literally, but someday maybe more. But no, I want to go back to Mark Wahlberg.
Okay,
big fan,
huge fan.
He's that whole like 9/11 wouldn't happen thing.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's the best.
Like I've never gone back and listened to the tape. Maybe I should.
Yeah,
but there's 4 planes, so like at most.
He would have stopped one.
Yeah. I'm like, nah, it still would have.
He would have gone 25% differently.
I'm just saying he would have had to get Donnie and the rest of the boys on board. Sure, maybe the
all of the Wahlbergs, one on each plane.
Yeah, well, we're down a burger shop in the future, but we're up a couple of towers.
We don't get new kids on the block, unfortunately. But
that happened before.
That was before 9/11?
Had to be.
Wow.
It'd be wild.
What a time.
If they
post New Kids on the Block, pre 9/11 was the best time to be alive. I
think so.
Yeah.
Well, we were alive. Right? We just weren't living. I'm like, every time I've heard that, I'm like, does he mean like one of the planes or just all of it wouldn't have happened?
It just would have gone a lot differently.
Because also, technically, one of the planes did have what he thought he would do.
Yeah.
Which is take the cockpit over.
Right, that did happen on one of them.
Yeah, so I would have done it on another one.
Is he a pilot? Is that what he's implying?
Not a fucking chance.
Probably
dude.
not. Yeah.
That maybe.
That's one thing I love about Mark Wahlberg is that he's like a famous movie star, but then like he still does like in the course of like a few years, he's in like The Other Guys, which is like a self-aware like satire comedy.
Yeah.
And then he's in like Ted.
Yep.
And then he's in, like Father Stew.
Or like Lone Survivor.
Yeah, and then he's like doing these real like
crazy.
Yeah, like I wanted to bring humanity all these guys that died. Like Lone Survivor is just about a real tragedy. Like,
that's what they call range. That's why his assaultee is a fan.
Yeah.
What do you think flipped it for him?
What flipped what?
The guy being like, nah, he's all right. Like,
which movie did it?
Yeah, well,
Boogie Nights. Yeah,
just sitting there, no depth perception. Just fucking, just hanging out. Just fucking TV.
I like to think immediately he was cool with it.
Yeah, it's the first punch he had to be like, I fucking hate this guy.
Yeah,
and then the second punch, he's like, hey, he's all right.
He's actually okay. Dude, he punched the hate out of him. Here's the thing.
Hey, man, thanks for letting me get that out. You're not such a bad dude.
Maybe Mark Wahlberg, after doing that, stopped hating Asians immediately.
It'd be crazy if
because he got it out that one time.
I'm just saying, like, he went to bed that night probably going like, no, I did good.
Stay prayed up.
That guy needed it.
There is like, I don't know, there's like this image that always bothered me. It still bothers me to this day that like really Asian guys. I'm gonna explain this.
Hang on, let's go. What do they look like?
Like no, but like the passive old Asian man.
Yeah.
There's this idea that they're just like not capable of like anger or critical thought because
we have vastly
really?
different stereotypes of old
okay,
because
the stereotype I see is like the passive guy that like would like get beat up and just be like, oh okay,
not a chance.
Whereas like the second you learn any Asian language and you listen to them, they're just as pissed off as white people all the time.
It's a warrior. It's a weird warrior race where like I tried to make a bit about how like America bombed the warrior spirit out of Japan. Like that's what we do. If we beat you in a war, you're not allowed to be a warrior anymore. Because it's like, look at like you used to have like the Bushido Code in Japan.
Yeah.
Ronin samurai post feudal Japan. Now it's just they won't leave their bedrooms and they're humping pillows. And it's like I have to feel that was our bad. Like I have to feel like the pacification of Japanese warriors was a little bit our bad.
That sucks, man. Tom Cruise couldn't even save him.
What? Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, hang on, but that we were still building them up. We were just upgrading the warriors at that point.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you look at it, nothing gets me harder than when technology fucking absolutely decimates a warrior code.
Yeah.
Because, the end, we're talking about Last Samurai, right?
Yeah, Last Samurai.
Should have been Mark Wahlberg. Would have been. I was like, he had to have been busy.
Which side am I on? I don't know.
You guys are using fucking swords still? Did you not see what we have? But no, like the end, the end battle in Last Samurai, where it's like this heroic cultural appropriation moment. Like it's like he's coming full circle.
Even Cruise's mustache becomes like Asian.
Yeah,
by the end of the
he's got to be grazed by it.
Yeah, he's got that because we Asians we don't really get the hair in the middle and it's just this mustache. He got that by the end of the movie.
That's like a Joe Dirt effect. Where it just grows in that way.
Yeah.
Well, okay, but you know what I'm talking about. They're like heroically charging. And it's like valiant, right?
Yeah.
This weird dad trait in me just loves how like that's their struggle is charging into gunfire. Like, oh, we're gonna fucking do this. Meanwhile, it's like 4 Japanese guys on 2 Gatling guns. They're like, oh, can we get the rectangle in before they get here? And then as soon as they do, it's just cigarette chiefing and a hand crank. And they're just hand cranking, just centuries of warrior code. Like, I could not be bothered more.
They make it home for dinner.
Yeah,
afterwards.
like, that was fucking wild.
Yeah.
What a Wednesday.
Well, it's like that increase in the weapons technology. Not to get too like Jordan Peterson here for a second. to talk about the decline of man, but like the way that. Because
episode 1, we're bringing everybody up,
all the stars are here.
I feel like Mark Wahlberg actually understands the problem.
But
have you ever seen Fight Club?
It's a good movie. I like. You see, the problem is because of cultural Marxism, the women of the world belong on Jupiter to get more stupider. Just that. He's just that. He's just the girls go to Jupiter, boys go to Mars, but like with a nerdy vocabulary. Episode 1 best. It's already a compilation.
It's already.
So the point I wanted to make was that with the technology increasing, and you said what you said about like the warrior spirit going away.
You understand with the cut in the middle of the podcast, they're gonna be like, "What did they cut out?"
I don't know. I don't really know when it ended, so I don't. But you were. So but my point is because like now, who are the guys in the military with the most kills? It's probably like a schlubby guy at a computer sending a drone somewhere, right?
Oh,
and that's
no, it's probably like an insurance adjuster who's served in the GWAT for like.
Okay, so he's still.
Yeah, those guys have
still
body
jacked.
counts. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, drone pilots are for sure gonna like. They're next up on the block.
It's gonna turn into Silicon Valley guys
for sure.
Pilots.
Yeah. just like just how was work today? They wouldn't get out of the trench. I had to send in like 3 or 4 Mavics. It's fucking gruesome.
We're moving to a point where really it's just that like there's gonna be no place for jacked guys in the economy anymore. There'll be no reason to.
And that bums out Jordan Peterson.
That really bums it out.
Yo, dude, that's how I know he's a smidge. You know, he's like worried about jack dudes not being a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, there's not going to be any hot buff guys. They're not going to need hot buff guys.
What about the lost hot buff guys of America? Where do they go?
What are they supposed to do? You know, it's like, yeah, maybe there's 10, 12, 20 mooses out there. Oh, I'm sorry, bulls. But I mean, after a while, the bull economy is going to be done.
When all their jobs go away, though, all the hot buff guys will have to come to my house to have a place to stay. You're welcome here anytime. All of the hot buff guys. He's just putting out an ad.
Jordan Peterson's like, I just eat air fried steaks. I'll make them air fried steaks all day. It's a good source of protein.
If you're unemployed, a hot buff guy, I will have Lone Survivor playing in a loop on the TV.
What are bodybuilders supposed to do? You know, it's like they've already got it tough. And let me tell you something.
This is nonsense already.
Yeah, we're doing all right. I mean, that well runneth over. Jordan Peterson's a
We get so much mileage out of Jordan. We should have called this the Jordan Peterson podcast.
Yeah, but we still can't. I don't know what it's called yet.
No, there's no name.
Every now and again.
Did you ever have a phase where you liked him?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I still like him.
But not. Yeah.
I mean, fuck, dude. He never beat up an Asian guy, but he's got his own things. Yeah.
No.
He probably tried.
If he did, he'd win me over.
If the attempt, or he'd have to win.
Just the attempt.
Okay.
I know he would have to try and then fail. If he won, I wouldn't care for it because that'd be a hate crime. I don't support hate crimes. Attempted hate crime by Jordan Peterson and then immediate, backlash.
Yeah.
By getting the shit beat out of him by an Asian guy, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'd be up for it.
I'm just imagining. I do want to watch him throw a punch.
Yeah,
it's real
do
bad.
You think he has?
Yeah, for sure. He used to be a mean drunk.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Now he's like an oxy guy.
He's probably
right?
all right. He went the other way.
He went from drinking to oxy.
Those are all downers, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he is a big downer.
Yeah, right.
He's crying all the
Have
time.
you seen his suit? I love his heaven and hell suit.
Yeah, it's like the split. It's like he looks like Harvey Two-Face. Yeah, he's got like
I'm like,
yeah, that's
my
awesome.
guy, you kind of look like a fucking
villain.
comic book villain right now.
Try it, walk Batman. We'll see who cancels who.
Somebody made me this absolute villain suit, and I love it.
He's
Dude,
like, my father was a drink. Actually, I was a drinker. I am a drinker.
His supervillain name being Heaven and Hell would be incredible.
That'd be great.
Just going around, it's like, oh no, Heaven and Hell's on another liberal campus. Oh, god damn it! Dude.
I think he would support Batman in real life, though.
For sure.
Because he's a jacked guy.
Yeah, immediately.
Who just punches people stealing stuff.
Well, he's morally good.
Yeah,
He's morally good.
Yeah.
He has an ethos. He follows it.
He's not a cultural Marxist.
Just the old double fade.
Yeah.
You know how it is. Just saying too much stuff.
Yeah.
We just started.
It's what they don't want you to
I was
hear.
gonna say we just started agreeing with Peterson too much. Well, actually,
The irony,
good point.
It turned into sincerity.
Well, yeah. Well,
Were we agreeing with Peterson or with our fictional gay version of Peterson?
I don't. One and the same.
We just call him Peterson.
I don't think it's called fiction. It's just called Peterson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. I did want to loop this back because I had a moment.
To Wahlberg?
Not quite.
Okay.
I think your mom is expert level cock block.
Yeah,
because your cousin was like, he's handsome, and she's like, I know how to.
I gotta stop.
I know how to stop.
No,
this.
I genuinely don't think it was that. I think my mom thought, oh well, this will seal the deal.
Oh, terrible wingman.
This will secure it.
I mean,
yeah.
again,
if you think he's handsome, watch his YouTube channel.
Left and the right, man.
it's that horseshoe
That's
theory.
what I'm talking about, man. I'm
Yeah.
like, she's a terrible wingman or an incredible cock block, and
Yeah.
it's gone both.
She's capable of both, and they end up at the same results.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I feel like Sopa's intention is always. Oh, sorry. I'll bleep. I'll bleep.
You
I'll
can say
bleep her
it,
mom's
that's
name.
fine.
No,
Yeah,
dude.
she's watching, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna bleep her name out.
Yeah.
No, dude. When Sopa has a couple beers, she's down for the boys getting theirs, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's probably a bad mom for you, good mom for the rest of us.
Well, do you remember my 21st birthday? Where
do I?
Yeah, and my mom was having fun, and then I remember Trevor asking my dad because it was the first time any of you guys.
I don't. Was
met
I
my
there?
dad.
I don't think I was there.
I think
I was
might have been there for part of it.
I was there for part of it, maybe.
Yeah, I think
like
so.
the tail end.
Maybe, yeah.
Because were you passed out at our place after?
No, that was my 22nd birthday.
Okay.
I passed out at your place, and there were infamous photos taken of me while sleeping on your couch. But it was
nothing weird. Nothing fucking weird.
nothing strange. Zach Burkar was there in the photo,
fully clothed.
but there was at the party. I remember Trevor asking my dad. He was like, "So where does Johnny get his sense of humor from?" And it was the first time they'd ever met. And then my dad just goes like he meant like, does he get his sense of humor from you or his mom? And my dad's just
thanks
like,
for spelling that.
thanks. Yeah.
I would have never known.
It's little dyslexia. Yeah. But then my dad was just like, you know what? I don't know. All I know is that like I tend to be very serious and like focused on work. I'm always like work. And he went on this like monologue about that. And my dad's tipsy, and this is what he does when he's tipsy. Is he's like
talks about work.
talking about work, and then immediately Trevor was like, okay, it's his mom then.
Yeah, for 100%.
I guess so.
Your mom spilled out of a bar after we all did a show. She's like, you boys want to
Get in here! They started screaming
she's
at
like,
us.
come and fucking drink. And we're like, nah,
Yeah.
we've got school tomorrow. I was
Right.
the only one that was like, I'll fucking go.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it turned into anger. It turned into
Yeah.
like screaming at us from across the
she's
street.
like, did
"Get
I
in
raise
here."
a fucking loser?
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
It's weird. My
Yeah.
mom will always choose to be that way when I can't, and then when I want to, she gets conservative. It's sort of like a
She's just
opposite
well, then-
reaction.
No, that's good, Mom. She's teaching you to deal with your fucking wife. It's a good mom. She's teaching
First ball and chain is your mom, dude.
My
Yeah.
mom won't stop drinking and trying to party, dude. We're like, honey, I could go for some beers. We have work. I'm like, all right.
I guess it does like maybe it is sort of like a secret scheme to make me more responsible. Is if she's more irresponsible, that'll turn me off towards
You know what?
that lifestyle.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I floated with some things where I was like, nah, I can't say that. I was like, nah.
I saw you going through the filing cabinet.
I was like, and canceled, hated, canceled, hated, canceled, hated. I was like, well, just
Can't talk to Johnny's mom anymore. Can't talk to
I'm
Johnny's
just
mom
putting
anymore.
things in a paper shredder up top. All right.
Never again.
Yeah, dude.
There's a couple that you're like, after episode 50.
Yeah,
you
once
just-
we got get deep, I'm like, we got Mark Wahlberg and Jordan Peterson at point.
Yeah.
Those guys, they do kind of rule.
Why hasn't Mark been on Jordan Peterson's show? I feel
They're
like
just probably busy.
they're
That
made for
sure,
each other.
Yeah, that for sure is.
yeah, like I saw the other day, Mark Wahlberg was on Colbert, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Really?
What are you doing with this soy boy, Mark? That's not your place.
I don't know. Colbert, well, I was about to be like, no, Colbert's cool. He plays airsoft. I'm like, nah, hang on.
He plays airsoft?
With his sons. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Colbert, but that's
hang
that's
on.
not Wahlberg's home.
If anything,
He didn't look comfortable, you know.
Yeah, well.
And Colbert's a Catholic, but it's still not. He's not Mark's type of Catholic, you know.
No, he never beat up an
He never
innocent
beat up an
man.
Asian guy. Yeah, I bet Colbert hasn't beat up one Asian guy ever in his life.
You know what? I think Peterson probably threw some punches in his day. I would be shocked if Stephen Colbert ever got in a legitimate fight.
Yeah, I don't think
Like
so.
a physical altercation.
No.
Nah.
No.
Nah. And I don't even mean that like as a dig or like calling him a pussy or anything.
But you kind of are calling him a pussy.
Sure. I mean,
Because you're picturing him like Velma looking for his glasses.
no,
That's her
I
one
think
hit.
he's just kind of like he's Sigma, where he's like,
Sure.
I'm not fighting. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he'd walk out of a situation.
I think he is smart enough to deal
Yeah.
with the situation. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think he'd panic.
Dude, people turned on him. They wheeled too quick on our guy.
Right.
Colbert did.
Once
you
he
wanna talk
stopped
about-
doing his character.
Well, yeah, you want to talk about am I being sincere or ironic? That
Yeah.
man nailed satire.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fucking-
Colbert Report is one of the greatest pieces of comedy.
Yeah, and then we got
Ever.
what is he doing? The Tonight Show now?
The Late Show.
The Late Show.
Yeah.
And now I'm just like, no, this sucks.
Yeah.
Because you can clearly tell, like, some corporate guys were like, all right, well,
Reel it in.
stop being so fun.
Yeah. Well, and then whenever he has Jon Stewart on, Jon Stewart's still being himself, and Colbert's kind of like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, tone it down. Oh,
You
you're
know.
talking about with Jon Stewart, of all people? Like,
Talked about the lab.
yeah, talked about the lab league.
Yeah.
Man,
That was
that's
great.
Are you on board? What do you think actually happened?
Yeah, sure. Sounds fun.
Yeah? I'm here for it.
It's fun to think that the lab leak happened. Here's the thing. Here's my problem. Whether you believe in the lab leak or not, I don't like when people attack it as being like a racist thing. Because the people that are against the lab leak theory are the ones that are like, no, it's not from there. It's coming from their gross Chinese markets.
I
know?
thought it was
That's far more racist, I think.
the wet markets.
The wet markets theory is far more racist than the lab leak theory, you know?
I mean, neither's a good look.
Neither's great.
No.
But I'm saying in the
But-
lab leak theory, you're attacking like government.
Yeah,
In the this is a serious podcast now. But if you're attacking the
not on my watch.
in the wet market theory, you're just attacking all Asians and their culture
Now,
and
dude,
how they
here's
eat.
an impression of me walking around a wet market. Just go, ha. Oh yeah, okay.
This is
Make
me.
sure you cook that all the way through. That's it.
Cook it till it's not wiggling
Here's the thing,
anymore.
I'll tell you right
please.
now, I would fuck up food from a wet market.
Yeah.
I
course
every
you would.
time they would like show all the animals in like bamboo cages and they're like they caught them and you're gonna eat them. I was like, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I fuck up Southeast Asian food. And the closer it's cooked to something that's burning motor oil, the more I'm like, that's about to slap, dude.
That's my I'm too trusting the process too. Like I'm like, if they're selling it, it should be fine.
Oh,
And then
again, I'm here for
Yeah.
it being thoroughly cooked.
Me walking through a wet market, I'm just like,
Yeah, for,
So this is me.
yeah. All right, put your gong down. Hey, that one I'm out. That one I'm out.
The camera was on for that one.
Yeah, shit, yeah. We snipped all those other ones off. No, dude, have you been to a wet market?
A Chinese one?
Whoa, man.
Probably.
You're opening up.
I was
my
in
mind.
I was in China as like a baby, so probably as a baby. but not
Wait,
in my
hold
adult
up.
life.
What?
I lived in China for a year when I was a baby.
Where were you born?
Put the guns away, Patriot.
Can I see? You got your birth certificate?
See my papers?
Nah, dude, I've met your dad. He's so white American.
Yeah.
That I'd be shocked if he wasn't like CIA. It'd just be like, "That's my son.
Yeah,
he's from this country."
No questions asked.
A handshake alone at the border would get your mom and you into the country.
By all accounts, I was born in Michigan.
What the fuck does that mean?
I was born in Michigan. I don't remember it.
You said that weird.
They say I was born.
You said that weird.
The story I was given
all right.
is that I was born in Michigan.
And then they were like, let's take him to China for a bit?
Yeah. Dad got a job there. Yeah. No, he actually was already working in China. Then they came back to the U.S. to have me in Michigan.
You were born in
then
China.
I got don't say that. Don't say
chance,
that,
dude.
No. Cut it out.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know, man. You're not even supposed
Things
to
are
be,
too hot. Things are too hot with China right now. You can't say that.
That'd be wild, dude. They call you up. Like, they call you up like, hey, you're drafted.
Yeah.
You in the Chinese army as you are now. So funny. You don't speak a lick of Mandarin or Cantonese. You'd be like, guys.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah.
And then if this is a World War III scenario, it's you on one side of the beach and then me and Burkar on the other. And just go, is that Johnny? Guys, we don't have a lot of bullets left.
Oh, shit. And then I'd be like,
hey, I know them.
I'd be tossing my sword away.
Oh, now you're racist, dude. Chinese military hasn't used
You
swords
guys are on your
forever.
giant guns going like, is that Johnny that we're about to mow down?
I don't care if nobody knows. Zach Burkar on a minigun in World War III just makes sense to me.
With like a big cigar in his mouth.
But he's smoking it like a
Wow.
cigarette.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, wouldn't let me take a whole pack. He's just
Zach would mow everybody down for the bit though, so I'd be okay with it.
It is, again, if you watch, we got to do a re-edit at the end of The Last Samurai.
Yeah.
If we change the music and the scoring up
Like Benny Hill.
to be from the perspective of the four guys on the Gatling guns, way funny. You just start playing that like chicken theme music, like the ba 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 ba.
Yeah.
Trying to put the magazine in, like it goes forward. It goes forward.
There's some like Hogan's Heroes comedy you can make about just those two guys.
Yeah, man. Like,
Off screen, just taking hundreds of lives.
Yeah, it's wild to me.
Yeah.
But okay, so wet markets.
Yeah.
You fuck them up? Have you been through them?
Not to my memory.
Okay.
I've been to like outdoor markets in Asia, like in Thailand. We go all
but they
the
were
time.
dry.
They were super dry.
Super
dude.
dry.
They were dry. Yeah.
Not a slop in the mix.
You'd see the weird stuff. You'd see like like a shish kebab with like wiggling like bugs on it, like impaled bugs being sold to eat. I'm memorizing. I remember this well. Like
I'm
a real
for
thing.
It. Again, I already did my impression. You're doing way better than me. Because I'd be like, whoa, I fucking eat that.
But if you're scared of the weird stuff at the wet market, just don't eat it. Just eat the stuff that you recognize. You know, they still have like, oh, that's chicken. You know,
yeah,
they
for
still
sure.
have stuff that you know.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
Wiggling bugs, if you grill that up, I've never eaten something that looked weird, and then also been like, oh, that tastes gross.
Right.
From Southeast
So
Asian
you've always been
cuisine.
pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, for the most part. I really growing up. I ate like fish eyes because my best friend was Filipino, and
fish eyes surprised you.
Well, the pit was weird.
Yeah.
Didn't care for that. I was like, ooh, there's a hard little crunchy,
Right.
and they're like, no, eat that. But everything else,
Yeah.
good to go.
Is there any nutritional value in an eye?
Yeah, I think so.
An eyeball?
I don't know. There's a guy who made a whole fucking fake persona of peddling organ meat. I imagine.
Yeah.
He'd probably be like, dude, you being the liver king, but just for fish eyes. The fish eye king. You're just fucking sucking fish heads.
I only eat the eyes.
Do you
Just
know,
toss out the whole.
do you know the liver king?
I'm familiar with the liver king.
I mean, how can you not be?
Right.
The guy's a fucking cartoon.
He's huge in our culture, though.
He's literally huge.
He's huge.
He's fucking. You know what's bad is he's actually like not though.
No.
He's like 5'8".
Oh, like he's short.
Yeah, he's a short dude.
Wow.
He's a short liver king.
He's gonna die so soon. He's gonna be dead before this episode comes out.
He looks ill at skin level. like he's got crepe paper skin and it's like bright red and he's like, I feel great. Like, okay, he looks like when Macho Man Randy Savage would like get worked up.
Yeah,
he's all fucking veins and sweaty.
Yeah,
that's just him sitting. Like, organ meat's great. Okay.
He's just got to get over the hump. You know, he's almost there. You're almost there, Liver King. Just keep going, dude.
What? Oh, to like live longer?
Yeah, just keep doing what he's doing. Eventually, he's gonna look great.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I would like to take him to a wet market and just see him go fucking nuts.
Yeah,
you like bison livers?
just inhaling the wiggling bugs.
Just fucking sucking them down.
Like Patrick from SpongeBob when he like inhaled that giant sandwich.
Dude, that'd be epic though to watch him do it because he's like eating bull testicles like it's cereal. It's gross. Like, dude. like okay, anybody that would like unironically go to a wet market and just be like, oh, this is fucking nuts, and then like, but they're like a fan of the Liver King. I'm like, dude, that's way worse. Just eating a bowl of goat nuts with milk.
I wonder if
like, dude. And then he's like, to make it palatable, I'll put some protein chocolate powder. Like, yo, dude, that's fucking gnarly, dude.
Has there been like a CNN like puff piece where they like send a guy to a wet market to be like, it's rough out here?
No, like, man, because that would be racist.
Yeah, but that's what they're saying.
That's
implicitly.
but that's what I'm saying is
that would be crossing the line.
It seems like a hungry hippos moment for like political issues to see who can make it appear to be their thing first.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I feel like here's my thing. I think that the Wuhan lab thing could easily be the left-wing take, which is like, because America had involvement, right, with the gain-of-function research.
Nah, dude, our hands fucking
clean. Yeah.
What, are you not a fan of Fauci, dude? My guy does not lie. He's just gone.
I got the Fauci out shit, dude. Yeah, he's good. Did they gulag him?
Where'd he go? He's probably on Nantucket, just butt fucking whatever gets him hard still. He's just like, oh yeah, this is it. I didn't do anything wrong. You imagine a monster just fucking something and then out loud being like, I didn't do anything wrong.
That's how he gets hard, is to ignore his conscience.
No, to actively tell his conscience it's incorrect.
Why did he become a famous guy anyway? Like, why did... there's nothing about him that says this guy should be...
Because I think he was some fucking beating heart in a tiny suit that just did the same job for like...
I thought it was because he like would make funny faces when Trump was talking. Like, Trump would talk and Fauci would be like...
I mean, if you were part of the Trump administration, great way to get a
perfect. Yeah, just to show them you don't agree.
I mean, that's a great way. If I had to convey to Trump that I was not picking up what he was putting down, I'd be like,
just like as he's giving his like State of the Union,
he's like, this guy's good. I can't do Trump. Like, this guy, get him, promote him. No,
it's like Nancy Pelosi when she like clapped sarcastically and everyone was like, she's a hero.
I get
resistance.
Yeah. Well, no,
she fake clapped.
Fauci, he had one of those like bureaucracy jobs where it's like throughout like administration.
I love how informed we are.
Well, because like when back in the day when everybody was tossing each other the keys to the company car that is the White House, like, hey, don't scratch her. Like our team's back and forth. You know what I mean? Like they would just like. For political nerds who'd be like, oh, there's a new cabinet, but then like everybody kind of directly under that's like, well, I have to stay here, otherwise we're gonna get like hundreds of new people like, what do we do in this agency? And so I think he was just kind of like the underling at the top.
He was a carryover.
Like, of like not getting replaced every administration, and then eventually we got a pandemic. We're like, oh, who's in charge of this? And he put down his fucking boggle, his fucking electric boggle. It's like, oh, God.
Well, wasn't it like he was the only guy in the Trump administration who wasn't like a spray-tanned weirdo?
I don't know.
Because like all the people that Trump brought on were all like goofy, like.
Well, yeah, but my whole point being is he'd been there since like fucking Nixon or something, right?
Right. So I think it gave people.
I have no idea if it was Nixon, but
I think he was there or he was. I heard he helped cover up the AIDS crisis. That was a big thing.
I heard he
Or
got
he
it going.
He started the AIDS.
Yeah, he got it going.
He was the monkey.
I mean, what do you think he's fucking on Nantucket? Full circle.
Maybe I'm wrong, and he was a hero in the AIDS crisis. He had something to do with it. He was either like a hero, or he started it.
He started AIDS,
or he heard about AIDS. And he's like, let's get more of this.
It was a safari in the late 70s. A young Fauci's in an open jeeped canopy going, are we allowed to fuck those? Are we allowed to fuck those monkeys?
If anybody has AIDS, if you're a gay man and you're afraid of AIDS, come take refuge at my house. It's a callback.
Peterson?
Yeah, my previous bit.
Oh man,
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I'm
ask
learning facts about Fauci right now.
Do you think in the mainstream, liberal or conservative or whatever, do you think China's supposedly the enemy of America now? Like,
not a chance, man.
No, is it Russia? Is that what everyone's saying?
Okay, maybe at like the government level, sure, but like. Here's how like disconnected your average Chinese guy is from like all of this.
Yeah.
One of my best friends from Powerhouse Gym was a Chinese foreign exchange student. And all this guy gave a shit about was Outback Steakhouse, calisthenic workouts, and Bang energy drink.
Yeah.
And now that he's in China, he's like, I only got the one. He's just like, he just does calisthenic workouts. And like, that's how
we get them to defect.
Dude, him and like probably a good billion other Chinese people are just worried about getting bloomin' onions.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about Taiwan.
No.
So, no, I don't know.
Let them have it. They don't care.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, man. I think most enemies, it's like that government level enemy shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what? Like, if I sat down, again, cut to Lou in China at a wet market just going like, I fucking eat most of this.
But do you think that's a change of, because in the old days, whoever was the government, the enemy of the government was the enemy of the people, right? Everyone hated the Russians.
For sure, yeah.
Everyone hated, or the Soviet
but,
Union.
Yeah, let's.
But now are the people just too...
Let's put our tinfoil hats on. I think we all, like, around the world, people are kind of getting wise to like the ultra powerful versus the people who just kind of want to live. You know?
Sure.
Like,
well, it's now there's no unified enemy. There's like the liberals that are like, what are we gonna do about Ukraine? And then they hate Putin, you know. But then and then because of that, the right wing guys are like, no, Putin rules actually.
But it's weird because those same guys do want to sign up to go fight in Ukraine just to kill bad guys in Europe.
Just to kill.
That's
folks.
what I'm saying. Like the weaving of. Like liberals are like, we gotta fund Ukraine, and then I feel like conservatives are like, fuck no, we don't. But I do want to take my AR-15 and the boys over.
I gotta shoot somebody.
Yeah, like it's a weird. Because I'll tell you right now, every like foreign legion member that's going to fight in Ukraine, it's never like a guy coming home like, all right guys, we gotta get these these BLM riots going again. You know?
Right.
It's dudes that are like, well, I don't fucking. Just wanted to kill people in the mud again. Which that's another, I can't fault those guys.
Yeah.
The veterans that are like, I signed up because this is the war I wanted to fight. I'm like, man, okay.
That is pretty cool.
That is kind of cool.
Go, this one.
Yeah, dude.
I'm picking this one.
Because like so many guys I know that like served in Iraq or Afghanistan, like they got fond memories of war, which is fucked up, but they have their moments of like, that was fun, but overall it sucked. But I remember I was having dinner with one of them, like right when the invasion happened.
Yeah.
And he was just sitting there going like, fuck, this should have been my war. And he wasn't joking, you know, like, and me being the Walter Mitty of the military, like, this is when I know when to clam up because it's a veteran just like having a moment. And I was like, whoa, go on. And it's like, he's like, dude, we trained to like absolutely decimate a uniformed military forever.
Yeah.
And then we went to go occupy some people's backyards for 20 years. Like, you doing terrorism in there? No? All right. Well, we're still going to blow your house up anyways. You know what I mean?
And now that he knows they're doing terrorism somewhere and he's not there, it pisses him off.
Yeah, they're like, God damn it, this was our war.
Yeah.
Like, and I can't say I'm speaking for him necessarily or the rest of the veterans, but like,
they should call the veterans and be like, you know what, here's your second chance.
Anecdotally, a lot of them I've talked to are like, oh, fucking yeah.
Yeah.
But then they look back at their kids and their wife and they're like, I can't. I'm like, yeah, that's fair. Like,
yeah.
And they're all like, they're like 40. Like,
Yeah.
GWOT guys and Golf 4-1 guys are like now the Vietnam era, like, still got it, but shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know, man. But who you rooting for?
China.
You're rooting for Putin? Dude, that'd be such a slogan for 24.
You rooting for Putin?
Who's rooting for Putin?
You know, I'm going to say it. I don't care for Putin. He's not my guy.
A tough stance.
Look, he's not my guy. But it is really funny because, like, Putin, everything you hear about Putin is he's like a dictator and he kills journalists and stuff.
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, and then he's
I
like,
thought he was denazifying Ukraine.
that's what he's either denazifying or he's killing innocent people. Or
But okay, that's another thing. He just borrowed from the left. He was like, oh, let's just call them Nazis.
right, genius.
Yeah, it's like fucking wild.
And then I saw like Oliver Stone, who is a genius and also crazy.
Yeah.
And he went to interview Putin, and everyone was like, "Oh, he's gonna press Putin hard." But then they became friends because Putin's so charming.
Yeah, dude.
And so now he's just like, "Look, Putin's a social conservative. What can I say?"
All right, I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
Like, you might fucking hate Putin. You might hate Trump.
Yeah.
I guarantee if you were like at some brunch and like one table over, they just get sat down.
Like, I
You'd
want
be like, fucking fuck. And then if he was like, excuse me, could we get some of your butter pallets? You'd be like, oh yeah. Like, you know what I mean? They've maxed out their charisma.
Yeah, that's
like,
the thing. Dude,
a level 10 charisma, they can just charm anybody in person.
yeah, I'll tell you, my ultimate enemy is like whenever you meet like a conservative guy who's like, I don't like Trump as a guy, but I like his politics, and I'm like, I am the total opposite.
Oh yeah, he's
a bro.
He's a bro.
He's a bro.
He's
I
a
would
bro.
not vote for him ever, but he's sick.
He does not drink alcohol.
Oh yeah.
I guarantee he still rules at parties.
Yeah. Well, he still snorts cocaine.
For sure.
He's still.
But that's wild. I didn't know that.
He's still taking
but
long
like,
bathroom
okay,
breaks.
you know, like that, like silly dance. Everybody's like, I'll see like, I'll see like left people like meme it up, like, look at this fucking dumbass dance. I'm like, yo, he did that. Like, that rules.
Yeah,
he just did that. He's like, I'm fucking dancing, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
I like when he was like, I did everything right and they indicted me.
yeah. But no, but that's like what's like. So he's like a bro, but then he'll do like top tier. What the fuck are you doing, champ? Shit. Where you're like, whoa, what are you like?
Right.
I don't know, man.
Like banning Muslims.
Steve Bannon, terrible like campaign guy for Trump.
No, not
if
good.
you would have got Shane Gillis as the campaign manager, I think it's 100% approval rating.
Yeah.
Like, because he would have been like, oh, do we need trans people in the military? And it'd be like, oh, don't even tweet that. Don't even tweet that.
Don't even talk
As a
about
matter
it.
of fact, talk about how it would make us stronger. And it's like, what are you going to do? You know?
Well, did you see like Trump will be like, he won't even stick with anything. Like he'll be like, you know, like, oh, you got to use the right bathrooms. But then he's friends with Caitlyn Jenner. He's like, Caitlyn Jenner's great. I let her use whatever bathroom she wants.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
You just need somebody.
no principles.
If somebody like just kind of filed off some of the dumb shit edges,
yeah.
I think that's.
You're probably right. Did you see him on
the no treason president?
Did you? Truly, I don't think Trump committed treason because he was like scheming. I think he just thought it'd be fun.
He
and he wasn't
committed
thinking
treason in the same way that the nephew in Making a Murderer killed someone.
Yeah.
He kind of just dumb shitted his way into being like, wait, what?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you order the people to take over the Capitol? Yeah.
Yeah. No.
No.
After he got in trouble for it, he was like, wait, no, I didn't.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know. What I love is I think like as it was going down, people were like, why aren't you ordering people to stop? I guarantee he was like eating a Big Mac or something, like just chilling, you know, like
just had his phone far away from him.
like I guarantee
he just looked at it like, oh shit.
He probably said some like wackadoo shit on that podium,
yeah,
and then went back inside, like put his phone like
nailed it,
like next to Jughead,
yeah,
and then like sat down at his Oval Office desk. It was like, it's pretty good. It's the bread in the middle makes it the whole sandwich.
yeah.
And then, like, 20 minutes into that lunch, they're like, yo, your boys are up to something. Like I don't know.
I like to think he didn't even like.
Dude,
He got like a food coma from the McDonald's.
No.
Woke up, kind of dusted off his shirt, looked at his phone,
Yeah.
took it off, you know,
And then
do not disturb.
all
It's
the
like,
advisors. Yeah, all the advisors are like, "What do we do?" And he's like, "I got this."
he's like, guys, I got this. Good. Just whatever he said.
He's like a sloppy Steph Curry.
Yeah.
He's just launching threes. You're like, no way, that's going in.
Ooh. That's the coolest description I've ever heard.
Dude, him on the Nugs.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, man.
The left needs one of those guys. They need a guy who's like a sloppy Steph Curry. I guess Bernie was the closest thing to
close
like
to. Well, I
sloppy guy.
I think I'm a nerd because I do think Obama had his own like cool to him.
Yeah, but you can't do that again.
No,
because
a black guy. Yeah, no.
But also, you can't have a guy who like sounds that smart.
Yeah,
because I think people are past that. They don't want like a guy. They don't want a guy who sounds more educated than them. You know.
Yeah,
and I kind of don't want that.
Hey, me either.
You know. Yeah.
Me either, dude.
Yeah.
That's why I think that's probably how Biden won. Then.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, I'm fucking smart.
They're like, nice. Yeah.
I love the chocolate chip cookies thing.
That was great.
Chocolate chip
There should be good chocolate chip cookies.
I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
What is he talking about?
That guy could order a nuclear strike.
That's the funniest thing is they definitely joined TikTok because TikTok is the platform where the most like anti-Israel activists are on, and I think they joined because they're like, we need to win over the TikTok crowd.
No, I'm on Rumble.
yeah,
there's a lot of them there.
A lot of anti-Israel. Well,
no,
not for the right reason.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Well, it's a weird thing.
If they don't like Israel, it's not for good reason.
For people on Rumble, it's a real separate the art from the artist thing. what Israel's doing right now. They're like,
They're like, I like what they're doing. I don't like
them.
The kind of people there. Did you see that there were like pro-Palestinian activists who talked to Nancy Pelosi, like they came up to her outside of her car or something, and her response was like, "What are you guys, Chinese?" Did you see that?
No.
She was like, "Go back to China or wherever you're from."
Oh shit!
They weren't even like they were like white people.
She's just letting it rip.
She was like, "Yeah, that's
yo, dude,
awesome. You guys are literally Chinese. Go home."
Pelosi said that?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I'm not joking. Yeah.
That's incredible.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know what
what?
What does China have to do with Israel and Palestine?
I think.
Am I uninformed?
It's less to do with that. It's more she's like an 80-year-old white woman that just was rooting around her racist bag. It's like, I got one
The
for
quickest
it. Yeah, go back to China. Dude, that was something people said like in the 80s. Like when your union was ass fucking you. You're like, God, why don't you go back to China?
Well, you would say that when you you would say that like if you lost your job at the auto plant.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. But now there's that Chinese documentary about them saving that Ohio auto plant. You know
Yeah.
That was a weird piece of propaganda where they're like, China's not so bad. How about we let them buy all our old auto plants? Have you seen that?
No, that's pretty funny though.
It was
Give us all of your plans.
Dude, it's incredible. It's this documentary.
We'll Chinify it.
Where it's just a bunch of rural Ohio people that are slowly going like, well, I didn't care for Mr. Ling, but it turns out their barbecue is okay. and then it's just this Chinese billionaire. It's just
That's so funny.
This fucking Chinese billionaire, just like, you know how those old pictures like Ford Jr. like yelling at the workers from the top of the like metal staircase? Yeah. It's like an interpreter and just a Chinese billionaire being like, "You're doing great, but you gotta work harder." And then like,
is the documentary just called "You've Been China"?
I cannot remember, but within like the 2-minute trailer, they touch base on like American work ethic is like lazy.
Yeah,
it's hilarious. They're like, they don't want to build cars all night.
No, dude,
like,
the Chinese plug away. You can't fault them for being lazy. You can't. I'm sorry. Like, I support Taiwan as an independent country, but like the Chinese.
Yeah, I gotta take that island over sleeping on your tummy.
No.
You got me up. You got me doing your jumping jacks.
These guys are slamming 5-hour energy drinks. Just taking Hong Kong. Whatever they need to do.
Right, say what you will about the invasion. That'd be an incredible look for 5-hour energy.
The Super Bowl ad for 5-hour energy.
Don't want to be jittery while you're fucking leading a target?
Yeah.
5-hour energy.
Just a bunch of CCP guys. Just, like they've got like tactical 5-hour energy drinks in a holster. Like, boys, drink up.
Frag, flashbang, 5-hour energy. Are you tired of those 2 a.m. night sweats? 5-hour energy doesn't make you jittery.
The CCP is getting 2 a.m. night sweats because they're awake and fighting.
God damn it, dude. Have you heard? Do you know about the Chinese rocket force?
No.
Why
was I not invited?
Yeah. I think they're like, yo, you're Thai though, right?
Yeah, I am Thai.
Yeah, I don't.
Chinese Rocket Force should be the name of the podcast.
All right, we still got time, dude.
What if?
It's done. That's it. That's actually it. Yeah.
God damn it! All right. Welcome to the first episode of Chinese Rocket Force.
Oh fuck, dude.
All right. So wait. Tell me what it is before I agree to the name.
I think that's got to be it, dude. Come back for episode 2. Fuck. Oh my god, dude. All right.
Are they bad?
At their job, yeah. Yeah, they're not great. Oh my god, dude.
Is that time?
Yeah, we're about there.
All right. We'll continue and talk about what the Chinese rocket force is next time.
We nailed it. All right, man.